Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report, I'm Amy Goodman. As the October 22nd Coalition to Stop Police Brutality, Repression, and the Criminalization of a Generation holds protests in several cities today, we bring you a shocking story. Mohammed Ba was shot dead by New York City police officers on September 25, 2012. Ba was a 28-year-old college student from the African nation of Guinea. Police arrived at Mohammed Ba's apartment after his mother, Hawa Ba, called 911 because she thought he was depressed and she wanted an ambulance to take him to the hospital.
My name is Hawa Ba. I'm the mother of Mohammed Ba. Mohammed Ba was gotten from the police 3 days before his 28th birthday. Mohammed Ba was somebody who loved to help everyone who he knew, and very lovely in the family. Loved me was, you cannot imagine how many times he loved me since he born, and I love him also. They took Mohammed Ba's life for no reason. I meet Mohammed for the birthday. I know he needs medical attention. I call an ambulance. The police respond. They just look at him as a black African-American guy. They got discriminate him and shot him, killed him in his apartment for no reason. But I believe justice was done for Mohammed Ba because all his life he never committed a crime. I believe he on the better place. People who got him down for no reason might have the problem, and I believe he therefore not go in vain.
The death of 29-year-old Anthony Baez has been referenced often in the last few days because prosecutors said Baez was choked to death in 1994 by then-Officer Francis Levoto, following a dispute over 2 errant football tosses.
My name is Iris Baez, and I'm the mother of Anthony Baez, who was murdered on December 22nd, 1994. My son, when he was murdered, he was supposed to go take his test to become a police officer in Florida, sheriff in Florida, because at the time we were living in Florida. He was a big teddy bear, and he loved Christmas and Thanksgiving, and he loved to the cereal boxes that had the little gifts inside. He would collect them all year long, eating cereal, and just to get the toys, so when Christmas comes, he had something to give to everybody. And that was Anthony. He was elected Lover of the Year in junior high school. And he used to love and hug. He'd come in the door and pick me up and hug me and kiss me and throw me on the sofa, or if I was in the room, he would do it on the bed, throw me on the bed and kiss me and hug me, because that was Tony. All he had was love to give.
This surveillance video shows what happened moments before the shooting death of Ramarley Graham. See there, he appears to be walking casually into his home and locks the door. Then seconds later, 2 police officers are seen running, trying to kick the door in. With no success, you can see several police officers swarming the house. Then they parade in. Neighbors tell us police entered the back of the house, then went upstairs to Graham's apartment and opened fire.
My name is Constance Malcolm. I'm the mother of Ramarley Graham. Ramarley loves to play with his little brother, take him to the park, playing wrestling with him. He also liked to watch the Animal Channel. He wanted to work in Petland at about 12, 13. He went to Petland trying to apply for a job, and they told him that he was too young. So what he did, he volunteered in Petland just to watch, the animals there. Ramarley didn't like sports. He didn't like roughness. He'd sit and would play video games with his brother. He's very funny but shy. Ramarley the kid, he will help anybody. He loves to help elderly. He would do anything for them. If you had Ramarley for a friend, you had a good friend. Ramarley got killed at the early age, and I believe at 18, he was just becoming a man and knowing what he wanted in life. And unfortunately, he got cut short. So I would never know what my son would have became. We don't even know he could have been the next black president. But now we will never know. But I feel he's just a loving person. And if he was here, you get to know him, you would love him also.
In November 2006, 23-year-old Sean Bell was shot and killed while in his car with two friends. They had just come out of a Queens strip club, and he was getting married later that day. 5 officers fired 50 shots at the car, thinking Bell or one of his companions had a gun. They were unarmed. A Queens grand jury voted to indict 3 of the officers. They were acquitted in a non-jury trial.
Hello, my name is Valerie Bell. I'm the mother of Sean Bell, who was shot November 25th, 2006, 50 times on his wedding day. If he was still alive, he would have been a young man raising 2 lovely girls, now 9 years old and 12 years old. At the time he was living, his gift was playing baseball. I never forget when he was 6 years old, he hit a home run over the railroad tracks, and he continued his baseball through college. Even though his gift was playing baseball, but his trade was to be an electrician. At the age of 13, he took apart a radio, and I said, "Why are you doing that?" He said, "Ma, I want to be an electrician." So I never forget, in the year of 2006, he applied for the electrician apprenticeship. He took the test, had the interview, and in 2007, he would have been an electrician. But his life was taken away unexpectedly. But I believe in his death, his life is not in vain. We still go on with the Sean Bell, knowing him all over the world, that if he was still alive, he would have been somebody.
Governor Cuomo said just a few moments ago in Andrew's piece that there's a perception problem of the justice system, and with good reason. In the last 25 years, there have been several high-profile cases of deadly confrontations involving NYPD officers, usually resulting in controversy and confusion about what happens to the officers in the legal system.
When I feel somebody wants to come to me to apologize, I want to hear, "I'm sorry."
Right.
And he didn't say it.
Yeah.
Right. But, you know, to me, that time was a time for me and my husband to just voice our opinion, how we felt about everything, and we did. Mm-hmm. And like I told him, for my heart to be a good heart, which is what it is, I'm not perfect, I told him, "I forgive you," so I can go on my life. He's the one who constantly has, as he said, nightmares and think about what happened. Of course, one of the questions to him was from Nicole Johnson was, if you had to do it over again, would you do something different? He said no.
He said no.
Mm-hmm.
So then how can he really be
right.
remorseful if he doesn't see
right.
that he...
And he did this because of his mother and father. He said he's the only son, and he just see me. He saw me at the internal fair trial. He saw my expression on my face. And
this is why I'm doing this series, because I think that people have become numb to the fact that these are people with mothers, with children, with grandmothers, with 6-year-old.
What bothers me is that the ones that are there who did not do anything, don't give CPR to nobody, just there, and probably put a hand in. They have to go back and live with their wives and their children and all, and kiss them and hug them and then go to sleep. So I figure, how could they sleep?
How do they sleep?
I know a murderer is a murderer. They don't have no conscience. Yeah. But the ones that might want to do good, how could you live with yourself, you know?